Hello, all. Welcome to Autobot YouTube channel. Myself Rahman Krishna. Today we are going to see how you can integrate pCloudy with Robotframework for doing the mobile automation testing. Right. So we are going to see what is pCloudy, how you can make the configuration from Robotframework to pCloudy, and what are the different capabilities that we need to set, and a basic demo with Robotframework to pCloudy integration. Right. So all these things we are going to cover in this today's video. So first, let us understand what is a pCloudy. So pCloudy is a very powerful mobile automation platform which is providing a wide variety of mobile devices, which are real devices that is residing in different location, which you can remotely access for doing your mobile automation testing. Right? Even pCloudy is providing a variety of browsers as well, which you can remotely access for doing your cross-browser testing as well. Okay, so let me scroll down this page. So this is the pCloudy official page, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the different features that is available in pCloudy, right? So there are different devices. So if you click here, you'll be able to see 5,000 plus real device browser combination available on the public cloud. So if you want to access all these devices, you are paid and you are free of cost. So what you have to do is you have to subscribe to the device and you need to get onboard to your account, right? Even browsers also available with pCloudy, like different browsers are available with the different OS version that will be available for doing your testing, right? Even rapid automation, like it will help to get quality and speed automation results, and even automation execution will be easily executed, and we can scale the execution as well. And whatever tools or features are required for a DevOps, that is also readily available with pCloudy, and we'll be getting detailed execution dashboard for doing the analysis of the test execution. Right? So these are very few features of pCloudy. So I'm just touching all these things in a very brief manner. So if you want to learn more about pCloudy, you can go to this website and you can go through the resources, like what are the different features available in pCloudy. And these are few of the benefits, like there is no waiting on device availability. So if few devices are dedicatedly assigned to you, means whenever if you want to execute a test case, or if you want to manually do some testing, you can directly connect to that device and do the testing, right? And no incomplete test bar device coverage will be happening if you're going with the pCloudy. Always it will be completed coverage. No testing and device conflicts will be happening, because you're going to use the same device and you're going to remotely access it. No inefficient automation runs and no hidden visual bugs, right? And one important benefit with the pCloudy is like it is providing different features of capturing the entire logs, and even you can get the video recording of the execution as well, right? So all these things are available. So if you want to use this for free, you can use it, but it will be available only for 90 minutes with the free trial account. After that, if you want to purchase, you can purchase it, right? And these are different companies, those who are using this pCloudy service. And I already signed up to this particular pCloudy, so I have the trial version readily available. So here you can see it is I already subscribed to free trial, and only 73 minutes are left with this trial version, right? And if you click on this trial, you can see these are the different free devices that are available, as well as these are the different free browsers that are available with the trial account, right? And if I want to make a connection to one of the device, what I have to do? If I want to manually connect, means I just need to click on connect button, right? So if I click on connect button, it will automatically make a connection to that particular device remotely, and you will be able to access that device, right? And you can install any additional devices, or if you want to take a screenshot, that is also possible. You can rotate it, or if you want to mark a bug on that particular device, that also you can mark it, right? And if you don't want to proceed with this device, what you have to do is just click on the release button, right? Then it will get a release, and here you can get the session name and the different settings of the particular device. Like if you want to set the ideal time more than 5 minutes, you can set it, and the network profile, if you want to set something, that also you can set. And these are the different info of the particular device, right? And here you can see that there are different features that are available for our modification. So Wildlight is nothing but like if you want to test some local application on browser, you can use the Wildlight feature. And web URL, like if you want to test some web URL, you can use it. And Chrome debugger, like if you want to debug the Chrome, you can use this feature. Same like that, it is providing different features. So I'm not testing all the points over here. So these are totally regarding few of the settings which you can modify. Right? And mm, so here you can see the touch ID, like if you want to inject some touch ID, all these details will be available here in the touch ID tab. And here comes the important thing, like if you want to spy on this device, or if you want to inspect on the device, what you have to do is just click on the object spy mode. Okay, so this is very important for your automation testing. All right, so you have to find the element on the screen to make the automation script. So what you have to do is click on that object spy mode, then you have to click on the start button. Okay, so if you click on the start button, it will start the spy mode. Right? And if you want to install the application for the testing, you can just click on the install button. Okay, so here you can see wherever we are clicking, it is automatically inspecting the particular elements, right? So here you can see it is automatically picking up the elements, and based on the requirement, you can select which element or which identifier you want to choose for testing, as well as if you want to also if you want to select a different action, that is also possible here. Or if you want to get more action, just click on the more and select it. And what kind of code you are trying to generate, that is also available here. So all these things are available here. So just click on some of the element. So here you can see based on moving the browser, it is automatically changing the different parameters, right? So this is how you can inspect on these devices and you can get the selectors. And one important benefit is, like if you are not going with a native automation testing, and if you want to test some browser means, what you can do, whatever you have written for your web automation testing can work with your mobile automation testing as well. But we cannot fully guarantee like all the test case will be working in mobile, because sometimes few buttons can change to hamburger button, or few buttons can get hide. All these things can happen with a mobile resolution, right? So you have to modify your automation test cases for mobile according to the mobile resolution. Okay, so that's it about the spy mode. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me release this device. Back to device. Okay. Okay, so that's it. And another thing is like dashboard is there. If you go to dashboard, you can see like how much you have used these devices, and whether you have used for manual or automation. All these things will be available, and which devices you have used, and the logs and all, it will be available here, right? And if you make a connection to any of the device, your active connection will be available in my active session. And whatever the reports are generating, these reports are very useful, and it is very descriptive. So it will help you to easily troubleshoot the issues along with the recording of the execution as well, right? So let it load, it will take some time. And okay, so let me select this particular execution, and it was a automation execution. Here you can see what kind of execution it was, what is the device name, and when it executed, and what was the duration of that particular session. If I click on this, it will open up the report. Here you can see what is the device details and all. Just click on it. Okay, so if you click on that, you'll be able to see the transaction data. If you have enabled, you will be able to see it, and CPU chart, if you have enabled that, you'll be able to see it, and memory chart also got generated. So these are different options in pCloudy that you can enable, or you can add it as a capability. Right? So here you'll be getting the performance logs, as well as here you'll be getting the other logs, like what is the device log, APM log, and APM standard error logs and Xcode logs. All these things will be available. Or if you want to debug your issue from a video recording, or if you want to share it with your client, you can directly get it from here. You can download and you can share with your customer, right? So all these things are available. So these reports are very much helpful for doing the debugging. Okay, so that's it. Let me close this. And my data, like yeah, here you can see which application it has used and when it used, what is size. All these details will be available in the my data. And integration means like you can readily integrate this pCloudy with different tools like GitLab, GitHub, Jira, Slack, like that. Different tools are available, right? So you can readily integrate that. And another thing is like utilities. So if you go to utility, you can you have device planner where you can calculate your device consumption, pricing, all these details. And this is one important feature, capability. Okay, so if you're going for automation testing, you can create your capability using this particular tab. So just consider if I'm going for iOS device and if I want to do browser testing, just select all these things. And whatever the features that I need to enable. So just consider I need enable log device, enable performance data, enable video, and just select what is the location. My location is India. Protocol, just keep it like W3C. And what is the APM version? What is the device full name? I'm just keeping the first one. And just select what is the duration. So just consider I'm giving like 10. If you give a generate capability, you'll be able to see the capability. Right? So you can use it in any of the automation framework based on your requirement. Right? So what I'm going to do is, so here you can see it's automatically picking up the username. API key is required for making connection from your automation script to pCloudy, and what is the duration and what is the device name. Okay, and we have already enabled the logs, video, and device logs, and all those things got captured. And here we can see the pCloudy URL as well, right? APM cloud slash wd slash hub, correct? And what is the automation name and what is the version, platform name, launch timer, all these things are available here. And what is the browser name as well, because we have selected browser testing as the automation type, right? So if you are selecting app testing means it will get default. Okay, so I hope you're getting. And device UDID will be useful like if you're going for a native automation testing, so it will give more information about the devices. And these UDID details are required like if you want to do the testing for Apple or devices, right? And desktop assistant, like you can readily install this desktop assistants for doing this kind of testing from your local, right? So let me go back. What are other things? Like if you go to admin, you can set your profile like team info, SSO configuration account, you can do it. I think that's it with this entire pCloudy homepage. So let's start with our automation scripting, and I will show you demo. Right? So I already set up one script using rpchallenge.com. So I believe you are already aware about this rpchallenge.com. So one thing is like even whenever if you are refreshing this page, right, for new session, it will change the position of this label. So here you can see the first field is first name. So maybe for the next refresh session, the first name will change its position from first field to maybe to some fifth field or to sixth field, like that. Right? So it will automatically change the position of the field. Okay. So I have already created a frame created a folder structure in which I have created a very sample test case, and I'm using rpchallenge.com as the URL. And here I have set the settings, variables I have declared, and here I have declared the keyword, and inside that I'm using go to URL. So before that, if you want to make a connection to pCloudy, what you have to do? We have to set the capability and we need to open up the application, right? For that, I'm using a keyword called open application in pCloudy, right? So this keyword I'm calling inside. So if I expand here, we can see in setting, I'm calling this suite setup, and inside that I'm calling open application in pCloudy. Okay, so whenever I'm executing this automation, it will first open up the application in pCloudy, and then it will go to this particular URL, rpchallenge URL. Right? So what is there in this general keyword? This here I have provided a keyword name, and inside that I have used an open application. So this open application is coming from Appium library. So this Appium library I already imported in the settings file, right? So this is my folder structure. Here I have a settings folder. Inside that I have called keyword.resource as well as setup.robot. So setup.robot is just for calling all the resource files, right? And I have the test case folder in which I'm calling all the test cases, and test is user. Inside that I'm calling the elements. So element for each keyword also, or for each page, and the keyword also for each particular action I'm creating, and the general keyword as well as looping keyword, right? And we have one settings.robot. In this I'm calling the different libraries, as well as we have already set the different variables, right? So these are the basic thing, and for doing this automation you need this library to be imported, right? Appium library. And here if you go to test sample.login, sorry, this general keyword.robot, you can see there is a red line below this open application, right? Because I haven't imported this Appium library in this particular file, right? In this robot file. That's why it is showing this red color. But this Appium library is automatically getting imported to the framework from settings.org. That's why I haven't added it again. If you want to remove that red line, what you have to do is just import this library. Okay, so if you import it, then this red line will get removed. Alright, so that's it. And if you want to remove this red line for variable, you just need to call that resource file over here. So resource file is nothing but this is settings you have to call over here, right? Then this red line also will get removed. So let me remove this because we are already importing this library. Okay, so that's it. And inside this open application, what are the different values that we are providing and from where we can get it? So all these values we are getting from pCloudy capabilities, right? So I already told you about this capability. You have to go to utility, you have to go to capability. Okay, so let me select iOS browser testing. Let me enable all these values. Okay, then device full name and setting as iPhone 8, and just give it like that. Click on generate capability. So these are the different values that I have passed over there, right? pCloudy API key, you can view it over here. API key, pCloudy API key, and APM server pCloudy we have to provide at the beginning. So from where I can get it, this is the Appium server pCloudy, right? So this value you have to first initiate to make a connection to pCloudy. Then you need to pass the other parameter, right? Like pCloudy duration in minute, pCloudy username, pCloudy enable video. All these values you have to pass to Robotframework, right? So all these values I have passed as variable, and this variables I declared in settings.robot file. Okay, I hope you are getting. So in variable I have declared the device pCloudy, like which device we want to test. This also we can get from capability, right? We can get from capability. And what is the pCloudy URL, and what's username, API key, what's the voice model, platform version. So this name, variable name, you can modify as per your requirement, but these values you should take it from the capability, right? And you just need to pass it over here. Okay, so that's it. And inside test case, I have called this open application pCloudy as a suite setup, and after that, I'm calling go to URL and just passing the RPXL right? And after that, we are just giving input test for entering the values. So I recorded this automation for web automation, okay, for web automation scripting, and I'm going to readily execute this for mobile as well, because it will work fine for mobile. But the only change what I did is for web automation, you will have to use Selenium library, but instead of that, I have imported Appium library for doing the mobile automation. So this is very important, right? So here you can see I have given input test. So all this input test and all is coming from Appium library. Okay, so even this input you can get from Selenium library as well, right? So if you are importing both the library over here, then you will have to use the library name before to each keyword. For example, Appium library dot input test or Selenium library.sleep. Those library name you'll have to provide if you're importing both the Selenium library and Appium library together in the settings, right? So that's a very brief about it. So what I'm going to do is let me execute this automation and see how it is going to work, right? So what we have to do, robot test cases, right? So I'm going to execute the test case inside this test case folder. So we are getting an error. We'll see what is the error. Not found or already booked. So I believe this device is already uh, in our active session. So let me go there. Okay, so there is no session. So what will happen is like if you are already making a session to a device, you cannot use that same device for the next time until it get released to the pool. Okay, so two connection cannot be possible to the same system because these are some live machine that is residing in a location, and we are just remotely accessing the devices. Alright. So what I'm going to do is let me retry it. It will take some time for cleaning up the device and for moving the device to the pool. So let me go back, go to trial. Okay, so now this device is available. So let me try to re-execute. Okay, so I believe it is making a connection to the device. So let me go to pCloudy, my active sessions. Okay, so as it's a trial version, someone else may be using this device. Okay, so that's why we're showing like a device is already booked. Okay, so now there is an active session. Okay, so this is our device, iPhone 8 Plus, and now started. It should change to ongoing. Okay, so it will take some time. Still not started. Yeah, now you can see it is ongoing. Let me click on this. Okay, now it will open up the device. Here you can see the live execution. Okay, so now it will open up rpchallenge.com. Yeah, here you can see it is opening rpchallenge.com, and after that it will enter the details and it will click on submit button. Okay, so it has already opened the application, and in the script I have provided some delay, right? So it will take some time. It will wait for that delay, and after that it will input all the details. Okay, so now it is entering details. Clicked on submit, and if we go to PyCharm, we can see the execution is passed. All right. So this is how we can easily make a connection from our robot framework to pCloudy to do the mobile automation testing, right? So whatever the device that is available and we want to configure, we can just pass those device and we can execute it, right? So if you're going for a CACD, what you can do, you can just pass these device details, or you can just select from an option and just select it and pass that to this particular variable and execute it, right? So it's very easy to configure pCloudy with robot framework using this open application and just provide all the parameters that we are getting from the capability, right? I hope you got a clear understanding about pCloudy and how you can use it with Robotframework to make a very powerful combination to do the mobile automation testing. Right? So if there is any confusion, please do mention that in the comment section. I can help you out. And if you are okay with the video, or if you are very interested, please do like the video. Please give your valuable comments, and don't forget to share and subscribe our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.